Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little break for me. I already told you what I was doing and why there would be a break, but I did get the wall done, at least this side, the working side. I also installed some lights for better working, visibility, stuff like that. So before we get started on this next video, which is basically tearing down the bike, it'll be a time lapse video, but once again, I just want to welcome you all to the channel. Thank you guys for stopping by. I went ahead and finished putting the wall panels up for the garage. Like I said, I added some work lights to make visibility a little bit easier on myself. During the last video, I realized that the light that I thought that I had out here that was pretty good actually was not very good at all. So while I was out here getting the wall and stuff together, I was also cleaning up, because right now we are in the middle of a Arctic freeze. So even Texas freezes, which goes to show that hell can freeze over as well. But anyhow, had to make space so we could bring the car in, and this is really how the setup is supposed to be anyways. All the bikes on this side of the garage and the car parked on that side of the garage. That there's not a whole lot of space right now, which is, like I said, a really good reason why I'm pushing to get this orange bike out. As you all know by now, I've gone and picked up another bike, and I'm still actually doing work to old Ruby, aka Sasha over here, and I just may have something else in the works right now. But I also have been having people contact me about doing small work to their bike as well. So space is really at a limited, and I really need more of it right now. So as I said, guys, anyhow, thanks for the patience, for working with me. The production on these earlier videos are not going to be the greatest, and you hear me saying it right now, which means you can expect them to be better moving forward. But until we get caught up, to the point where we are here on this bike and I can start, adding more things onto it, I will be using first person view a whole lot more than I have been currently. Currently I don't think I've been using it at all. I've just pretty much been third person view, and watching these videos while I'm editing, I realize that there's not a whole lot of interaction as far as what you can see me doing. You can see it all as a whole, but not like, what am I touching at this time? What am I taking off? Where's the bolt located? Stuff like that sometimes. So I plan on doing a lot more first person views moving forward. So a few of these series on this orange bike is going to be, third person. Even with Ruby over here, it'll be, it'll start off third person. And as I am showing you the things that I'm currently doing to the bike, it will switch over to first person view, because as I've told you all, while I'm going to school and being in the operating room, being able to actually see what the surgeon is working on at that time helps me do my job a lot easier, as well as lets me learn what he is doing, the steps he or she are doing, as far as like the steps go, as in preparation for removing body parts or fixing or whatever the case may be. So I think I'll try to incorporate that a lot more into the channel. So as I get started working on this bike behind me, you can definitely expect a whole lot more first person view. The majority of this build will be first person view, not the whole thing, because there will be some things that you'll get a better view of from that third person angle. But As far as like the little small technical things that I'm doing, I plan to have a lot of that stuff first person view. So you guys get to see a lot more of what's going on, because as I said, the channel is going to be dedicated to showing you guys that you can take a bike that people might think that you wasted your money on and turn it into something like this that, you know, is becoming pretty recognizable early on. So yeah, guys, I'm not gonna sit here and talk your heads off anymore. Just wanted to let you know what the ins and outs were before we get into the disassembly, which is right after I stop talking. So until the next video, guys, like, share, subscribe, get your friends involved, whatever. Just try to promote the channel, help me out. I would appreciate it a whole lot. So without further ado, let's get into the video of the breakdown. Okay guys, so we have reached the end of the video, and as you can probably tell, the fluids, except I think the oil, was already drained. And that was quite a bit of things that were already done in advance. I tried to label everything as well as I could, so you guys could if you don't know that some of those things need to be done, such as the battery being removed and radiator, the coolant being drained already. The tank had a little bit of fuel left in it, wasn't a whole lot. I had already cleaned that tank before, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to clean it again before I put it back on, because as I said, it had a lot of rust. I cleaned the rust out, put clean fuel in it, and the bike has been here for an additional year, maybe, since then. If not a year, it's definitely been at least 6 months. So I'll check the tank again to see its current condition before I put it back on, and make sure that I have all the hoses and everything like that connected and there's no rust in anything. But yeah guys, I don't think I put it on, but the total time that it took me to get to that point was somewhere around an hour, if I'm not mistaken. I think that I may have put the total time that it took to remove everything on another part of the video, because I did stop filming and restarted filming that same night. I think I took a break or something like that in between time. So I stopped recording and began back recording. So I think that, if I'm not mistaken, the next series, when the front forks and the swing arm are being removed from this bike, I'm pretty sure that I recorded the time on those videos as well. So that'll do it for this portion of this series, guys, and I will see you on the next video. So until then, like, share, subscribe, follow on the other social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Channel is the same name that I have for all of those accounts. So if you try to find me on anything else, just put in Dre on Twos or Two Wheel Builds, and you should be able to find me on those outlets as well. So again, guys, until the next video, like, share, subscribe, follow, tell a friend. Just, looking for as much support as I can get. So until then, stay safe, stay warm, and enjoy the rest of your days. I'll see you guys on the next one.